The Fully Geeked.
Yes. What's happening? Welcome to episode 170 of the Fully Geek Pod. We have got 3 of the man them inside. One man allegedly has got Christmas party, but he didn't want to tell us. So yeah, what's happening, boys?
Yeah, good man, good.
What's going on? What's going on, man?
Yeah, I'm here. I thought today it's getting a little bit colder, so I'd put a hoodie on and leave my hood on just to fully emphasize how cold it is.
No electric blanket or heater or anything at all?
No, none of that. To be fair, I didn't even bring a blanket over here this week, bro. It's cold, bro.
I feel opposite today. Weird.
No,
Really?
Yeah. I don't feel cold at all, man.
Just to let you know, tomorrow is going to be cold.
bro.
Well, I'm not going outside.
They're talking about snow this week. I'm like, what?
I heard it's supposed to snow, actually. Someone said it was in the snow.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just gonna be cold. I don't think it'll be snow though.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised now, because when I went out yesterday, or Sunday, one of the days, it was cold, bro. But I felt like there's things on my face, isn't it?
Oh yeah, no, it's 100% cold. But it's just whether there's gonna be any precipitation. I don't know if it's gonna rain or stuff. I don't know. Could do. We could get snow.
No, it will come. It will land eventually. It has to come.
What, you reckon it's gonna be a white Christmas and that?
Do you know what? I won't be surprised.
Yeah, let's hope.
I won't be surprised at all.
But yes, by the time this pod comes out, it will be the 9th of December, which would leave it to be 2 weeks and a bit till Christmas.
Nice. The year is going way too fast.
No, I think we're just getting older now. I think as you get older, we start to see like time disappear. But
it's even worse.
I know.
Either way, it's going fast, isn't it? I don't want it to go fast.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, when you're at school, you're like, oh my gosh, I wish it was Friday already. When it was Monday, like, we'll go back to say that, man.
Yeah, I wish it was Monday. So, what are you, man, ready for the festive season?
I'm ready to eat. What? I'm ready to eat, innit?
Ready to eat, you know.
A man said 2.5 weeks earlier he's ready to eat.
Yeah, like, you know, no one's like, I'm just anticipating the tiredness afterwards. Like, I'm gonna get a good bit on the sofa and just sleep.
Man's looking forward to the itis, you know.
Yeah, that's right, bro.
Nah, the itis is gonna finish you differently.
The thing is, I don't feel like I could eat as much as I did back in the day.
You can't. That's the thing.
In fact, when I see the food, I get scared, bro. I'm like, whoa. I can't even see the white on my plate, man.
I can't, and I don't get itis no more. Do you know, like, I eat it like it's a normal Sunday dinner now. I just don't even bother. You know, like that, the overindulgence. I can't bother, man. Falling asleep in front of the TV watching EastEnders and that. It's long.
I'm like, I went to dinner at my sister-in-law's the other week.
EastEnders.
Yeah. Went to dinner at my sister-in-law's the other week, and the dinner she cooked, it was like, well, this feels like Christmas dinner. And it weren't even like half the amount of the full meal, innit? I'm like, no, I don't know if I can take it this year, you know. Although I'm still looking forward to the food.
And Christmas is on a Sunday this year. So that's where it's a little bit weird, because Christmas is just going to feel like a Sunday.
Yeah.
Like, it's just going to feel like Sunday dinner, innit?
That's true.
But look, just all you got to do is enjoy yourself and just chill.
Yeah. So have you, man, bought Christmas trees yet?
Yeah.
Yeah,
my tree was up on the 1st, man.
Yeah.
1st of December, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Mine's is, I bought one. We bought one. It's behind the door, bro.
I got everything downstairs on the day before. It was like, yep, first come, ding, ding. Changed my Ring doorbell. Like, get me.
I don't believe the activity you do, bro.
I did, however.
There's a little mini tree behind me, mate. What do you mean?
You're doing the most. I bought a Black Santa though.
Outfit?
No, like a Black Santa, like a little.
I had to probably think about that about 3 times. Yeah.
Like a little type of thing. Yeah, no,
man, I had to think about it 3 times. Do I have to say pause now or something? You know what?
No, I just think it's Black Santa. I'm like, okay, is it an outfit? Is it
no? It's a Santa Claus, like a thing. It's a black one. It's a black one. Yeah, that's what it is. The kids saw it and they wanted to get one, so I was like, cool, do you think?
Straight, bruv. Obviously, man drew for the real Christmas tree, innit? I had to go to the local farm. and Christmas tree. Man to
That's
go
like
there.
2 minutes from your house here, the local farm.
That's
It's
it.
proper,
End of the
tree.
roads. End of the roads.
It's proper tree.
Did the man deliver it, or did you carry it on your back?
No, man put in the boot of the car.
The boot. How big is your tree, bruv?
No, it's about 7 foot.
That don't fit in your boot, bro.
No, it does fit. It
What,
fits
you
in the
back? You
car.
put the seats back down and all that.
Yeah, back down and all sorts. And
Yeah,
it's
that
just
could
like
fit.
you
Yeah.
put.
Yeah,
you
no,
put,
if you're doing all
Yeah.
that, I just thought he's in the boot. I was like, I ain't gonna fit.
no way. And you just put in a pot. There's just 3 pins. You stab it in and you screw it to the sides, and it's firm. Then you cut the ribbon off, and it just opens, and you leave it for.
From when Nate said how big is the tree, it's paused from this moment to now, you know. I was saying, innit? I was like,
No,
right.
it's a fair
Okay, I don't care if it's Christmas, isn't it?
It's a fair pause. It's a fair pause. I should have
Nah,
said, how
it's-
big is the Christmas tree? So,
Nah.
but them ones there, that's pines all over your front, you know.
Yeah, man's prepared for that. Man's prepared for that journey, bro.
Bro, that's bare hoovering, you know.
No, it's just been committed.
Hoovering, you know. They get dustpan and brush, man, and throw it outside.
Nah, bro. When them pines, they get everywhere, bro. I remember my aunt used to do it. Get a real Christmas tree. I said, that is long, bro.
No, but do you know what? It's when it's done, it's decorated and everything. It does look nice, but like you said, that little hassle sweeping and hoovering it up and all that and dashing it, that's the only problem.
So what are we
That's the
doing?
only problem.
And what are you going to do post Christmas? What are you doing? Like, you can't. You see, like me and Merv, we can put the tree back in the box and put it up in the loft. We'll get it next Christmas. What do? Do you have to throw it away, innit?
But man has to saw that in half, innit? And
Use
putting
it for
it and putting
You
it
got fire, you got a fireplace.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
Okay,
get the trunk and make firewood from it.
No, that's not enough. It's not dry enough.
Yeah,
It's not dry. It's not dry wood, isn't it?
Okay, you
because
just
I've never had a real Christmas tree. I don't know what I'm talking about.
The man have saw it and put it in the bin for the council to come and collect it. Still,
okay.
maybe we do this. We do this out here, bro.
I would have never done this in Ends, boy. I would have never done this in Newham.
Fully would have done it in Newham. Never done it in Newham.
It's a good look, boy. I know, and I see Cal, if I ask him what he's doing with his Christmas tree, he's probably going to get a real one as well.
Sure, no, it's fully not London, isn't it? So it might do.
That's it. I mean, I'm out of towners, boy. All right, but how's everyone's week? Everyone's been all right?
Yeah, man.
It's good.
Yeah.
Looking forward to the weekend or whatever's going on.
Yeah.
Bring in a weekend, bro. That's what I'm saying. Bring it on.
Work all right?
Yeah, still living the dream.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, you've already done your Christmas party. Merv, you do it. I forgot to ask you. I think we asked you last week.
I don't know, you know. Don't know. I think at this rate, no. Maybe that would have been announced a while ago.
Fair enough. I think we're going to do one next Friday still, but again, hasn't been announced. So I don't know what we're doing.
But isn't it a breakup day, right?
Yeah. They break up.
Scumbags.
Just can't get wasted. Yeah, man. All right, guys. Well, let's start with the weekly roundup. This week's a little bit different. We actually do have an agenda. All right, but guys, have you been hearing all of this stuff about the Strep A? So today it was announced that the 8th child has died, or yesterday, sorry, the 8th child has died from Strep A infection, and it seems to be circling around the United Kingdom, but it isn't like located in one place. So it's not like it's just located in a region and everyone's kind of giving it to each other. But they're saying that this is the 8th child,
yeah,
that's passed away from it in the past, maybe a week, 2 weeks, something like that.
Yeah. I've seen it and I'm like, what's this new activity what is going on? Why is it affecting the kids? But it's a form of bacteria, right?
Yeah, it's bacteria. And I think what the kind of saying is basically they're saying that this is the result of all of the lockdown and the kids kind of staying away from each other. So they haven't been able to build up their immune systems. But it's very rare for this many young people to pass away with it in the space of time. It's usually about maybe 5 or 6 a year, or like during this season. But for them to get to 8, it's mad. And it's usually particularly in children under 10.
Like strep, that it's new to me. I've never heard of that before in my life.
Yeah, and it affects your respiratory tract. And I think there's like symptoms that you can look out for, like It's like kind of almost like a strawberry type pattern on your tongue, like on a child's tongue.
Mm.
And there's also like a rash they get on. It's like scarlet fever, I think they were saying it is. Like they get like this rash that you should be able to see. But there's now saying that potentially they can be treated with some antibiotics. So I don't really know. I'm not going to pretend like my medical stuff is fully up to date, so I don't know the ins and outs of it. But it seems quite tragic that so many young people are dying of this, especially so close after stuff like COVID and all of that. You know, like if it's not one thing, it's another, man.
Mm.
No, yeah, trust me. Just any sign, obviously you look for the symptoms. Any sign that your child has it, just get them over to the medicals and
Straight
just
away.
make sure they get the right antibiotics and
Yeah, straight away. So if I think
keep them
what
away.
someone's simply saying, if your child has dry nappy for 12 or more hours, shows other signs of dehydration, if they're under 3 months, they got a temperature over 38 degrees Celsius, older than that, they're over 39. If they're hot when you touch their back, chest, sweaty, just contact A&E, bro. Just go to A&E.
Yeah, standard, bro.
Better to be safe than sorry, boy. But yeah, RIP all those young people that are dying,
man, bro.
those families, man, because it's not nice. Do you know what I mean? So close to Christmas and all the rest of it. These little kids, man. Richard, you're out of town now, and Merv, you kind of live slightly out of town. Don't know if you're not going to know, but we've got some strange train strikes that are due to come up.
Yeah.
So they've announced they've got a train strike on the 13th and the 14th of December, which is next Tuesday and Wednesday, or Wednesday and Thursday, sorry. They're saying they're going to have one on the 16th and 17th of December, which is like peak time. It's like a Friday and a Saturday. They're saying they're going to do one over Christmas. So they're saying Christmas Eve till the 27th of December. And then again, they want to do one in the new year, 3rd to the 4th of January. And then Friday and Saturday, 6th to 7th of January.
Look, right, RMT are not messing about.
No.
They want their pay rise and they want it now. And they're not going to stop until they get it. It's quite simple as that. Now, I respect everyone obviously going on strike and fighting for a cause, but it's getting to a point where you think, hold on, aren't they going to like bow to their demands now? Obviously they're all fighting for more money, and obviously they're totally underpaid. And I know when I spoke to someone I know who works for Network Rail and part of the different parts of the company as well. There's some areas I get a higher percentage pay for less demanding. The role is less demanding than what their role is, which I totally get. But it's just like, how long is this going to go on for? Because it's not just RMT. It's obviously now the nurses are taking action, Royal Mail taking action. So it's just like, is everyone going to go on strike and in cases where they don't get what they want?
Yeah, I think us teachers are potentially going to strike in January or February, one of them. New Year.
You guys have played enough in a way. You got holiday and all sorts. Just saying.
So hold on, the train drivers haven't got paid enough. They've been offered an 8% pay rise over the next 2 years. Yeah,
8% over the next 2 years. Come on, bro. That's just poor. That 8% is poor.
Us teachers have got less than that. They're trying to offer us like 5%. But the train drivers are allowed to strike, and we're not, because you're saying to us 8% is poor, but you teachers get enough holidays.
No, I'm just saying, I'm not here to fight your teacher battle.
I'm not saying that. No one's asking me to face the battle, but I'm just saying.
Really, you got nothing to say, really. It's got
nothing for it. I got nothing for it.
He was like, oh.
Yeah. So I don't know, but obviously it's going to affect people over the Christmas period, isn't it? That's what it is. And the rail strike as well. I mean, the postal strike is going to affect people as well. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, man. If anyone's coming to visit, you better start making that journey ASAP, or catch the bus. All right, guys. Last week, a story broke about Aunty Ngozi. All right. I'm not gonna say why I call her Aunty Ngozi because I don't want Richard to start chatting shit to me, so I'll just leave it like that. But so Ngozi, she went to Buckingham Palace on behalf of her charity. So she set up Sister Space. Sister Space was set up in Hackney because there was a lady, and you know, let me not quote her name. I think her name's Valerie, but I can't remember. And she lived near Concord Estate, Kingsmead Estate, and she died of domestic abuse. Yeah, domestic violence from a then partner. And Sister Space was set up in aid of her and other women around her, that we were saying that, look, actually, as Black women or women of Afro-Caribbean descent, sometimes they may not have a space for them to be able to seek help and assistance with when they're going through stuff with domestic violence. So they set up this charity. It's a completely voluntary. No one, I mean, no one gets paid from the charity, whatever. But anyway, she went to Buckingham Palace as part of that. She was invited to Buckingham Palace as part of that for them to talk about like what's going on with their charities, all that kind of stuff. And while she was there was the Queen's, was it Lady in Waiting? I think it's the Queen's Lady in Waiting. I can't remember what her name is to be such a long time. But basically, she asked her, sorry, it's late Queen, senior lady in waiting. Her name was Susan Hussey. Susan Hussey asked her where she came from. And they had like a bit of back and forth. She ended up moving her dreadlocks to see where her name badge was. Then she kind of interrogated her, where you from? She said, I understand, I'm from here, I'm from Hackney, I'm from Sister Space. She was like, no, where are you from? She was like, I'm from British. No, where are you from? Then like almost questioned her, like, no, look, I go to France. I go to France a lot. I know what blah blah blah. Like where in Africa are you from, kind of thing. All right, Aunty Ngozi didn't necessarily answer the best to her ability. She said, I don't know, like, where my people are from because they didn't leave records. And then this kind of went back and forth. And obviously, after the event at Buckingham Palace, Ngozi went to Twitter and she had just tweeted her experience. Then kind of got picked up by the mainstream media and it ran with it. Lady Hussey then resigned from her post. Buckingham Palace had been outraged and it's kind of gone back and forth since then. It's a bit mad.
Yeah. Do you know what? I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not here for it, bro. I'm being honest with you. It just seems that she knew exactly what she was referring to, where you come from. She didn't really want to answer the question, and they continued to go back and forth. I'm like, someone, you know the question, right? Someone asks you, oh, so where do you come from? Because I'm that's the way I see it is, someone's asked me, where do you come from? Someone who's not of color asks me, where do you come from? Oh, I will say, I come from London, Forest Gate. No, where'd you come from? And I will say, oh, you mean what background do I come from? My parents, ancestors, is that what you mean? And I would say, yeah, I come from Ghana. But she chose not to answer the questions and she went back on experience. But look, I'm not here for it. I honestly, as soon as I saw it, as soon as I read it, I was like, close my Twitter account. Thank you very much. And enjoy the rest of my day.
Okay, but that's so. What you're saying is that
no, but I just think it's a nonsense, isn't it? She chose not to answer the question.
No, but she did answer the question.
No, go on. What was her response? Go on.
She said, "I'm from Sister Space," which is why she was there. She said, "No, where are you from?" I said, "I'm from Hackney." Like Sister Space is in Hackney. It's a Hackney-based charity.
See, that's why I'm smiling in it, because you know it's pathetic, bro. I'm not even entertaining it, bro.
Let's not repeat their conversation here, like as in like. I think what Richard's trying to say that, well, to be fair, she didn't have to answer where she's from.
For me, there's two things. Yeah, you could say, all right, well, no, you should know what she's talking about, and you should answer it and say you're from Ghana or you're from Jamaica or you're from wherever. But also, why is that even a question?
No, don't. I think no. I think I don't think she has to answer where she's from at all.
I don't think she does.
Yeah. But I think she knew what she was. I think she knew exactly what she was asking. Do you know what I mean? So yes, you can sort of say, all right, yeah, I'm from Sister Space, and maybe just assuming that Lady Hussey was going to probably be like, all right, cool, just leave it there. Like, obviously, I've written it, but yeah. Either way, it's one of these things, I suppose, with a lot of people now that are not from Black or minority ethnic backgrounds, is that they're still not getting the concept of asking where someone's from is inappropriate. The intention may not be there to be inappropriate, but they have to almost play catch up, like in terms of it's like why is it even relevant? Do you know what I mean?
That's my thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless of course, like there's some context around that conversation, or maybe you've built a rapport with that person, you get to know them, sort of thing. It's like you kind of get to. Yeah.
Would she have asked Sarah from Essex where she's from?
Because Sarah's Essex is from white. If she was white,
no, what I'm trying to so that's my thing. Is if that's then she shouldn't ask anybody.
No, but can I just jump in? Because a lot of people tend to ask that question when you say, "Oh, I'm from Ghana," so say, "Oh, I know someone from Ghana. I went to Ghana a couple of years ago," and you build up a conversation.
Okay, but Ngozi's not from Africa. Okay, she's not from Africa.
But listen,
and the thing is, I say this because I just think, obviously, like I said, I don't think, to be honest, like I know Ngozi very well, but I don't think this is the outcome. I don't think she wanted all of this hype and to be on all the blog spaces and all the.
No. Of course she did. Of course she did. You exposed it.
No, she didn't.
No.
She didn't. She didn't.
When you listen.
Richard.
No.
Richard.
When you go on social media,
no, Rich,
how can you not listen?
Richard,
I'm not entertaining it. I refuse.
Richard, you know who you remind me of? There's this.
No, I'm not having it. I'm
going to say it because there was, and this is my issue is there are lots of people that like I said, she didn't release a story. She didn't tell the woman that she has to get fired. She did nothing. She tweeted her experience and that was it. Yeah, it got picked up by X, Y, and Z. I've then seen people like Nigel Farage come off with their almost hate. She's got so much backlash from this. Ngozi, I think it's horrible. Like, it's actually genuinely horrible. Like, I'll send you videos that people are talking, and I'm like, rah, like, what's the matter with this? Like, I don't think anybody deserves that, is what I'm trying to say.
No.
Of course not. But however, if you go
It's not however.
Stop. Don't interrupt, please. Thank you.
Why? You interrupted me.
No.
Guys, we're grown men. Let's take one at a time.
We can
one at a time.
If you go into public space and you say something on a public forum where everybody can see it, and people have an opinion and will have their say, and unfortunately, not everyone thinks the same way that she'll probably think. Oh, I'll be okay. I won't get. It's simple. People, you're in a country where it's an English country.
I agree.
Sorry, I think what you just said there is racist. How can you say this is an English country? What the fuck does that mean? What the fuck does that mean? What the fuck does that mean, Rich?
Please. Look. I don't agree. Like, I agree with like anyone that puts anything on a social media platform, whether that's the status on WhatsApp, all the way to Twitter, there is some attention to it. That like you're putting it out there. You're not like. It's not like a conversation with a family group or something, and then someone sort of, I'm going to go and run with this. Like, you've put it on Twitter where everyone can basically see it. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that she shouldn't do that at all. And it's like, if you've experienced some form of micro or systematic racism, then you should talk about it. Like, do you know what I mean? But I'm just like, maybe it's educational purposes. Maybe it's like, actually, you know what, raising awareness that you can't take, like, even someone in royalty or in the Buckingham Palace, people are still saying messed up things like this. Or like, I think she should own it, really, isn't it? I'm not saying that. I don't know what her intentions are for putting it, but I do agree with Rich. Is like, when you put something on any form of media platform and you're not putting any form of restriction to it, there is going to be an opportunity. I mean, don't get me wrong. She's not responsible for how people respond to it, isn't it? They could say like, yeah, actually, we're with you. Yeah. Well, Yeah, they can say whatever they want, to be fair, as long as, well, obviously, as long as they're not being inappropriate. And yes, there's probably going to be a handful of people that are just like, here we go again, the blacks, calling that a
No,
race
like,
card
like,
and all
like, I,
that
s-
stuff.
like I said,
That's
look,
not okay. Yeah.
yeah, because look, when I mean by English country, I'm been talking about the monarchy, right?
Mm.
The monarchy. I'm talking about the monarchy.
It's not good enough.
One second. Again, the monarchy has been ridiculed for a race row, and obviously, and we'll talk about Harry and Meghan a bit later, obviously, because of the trailers. But it's another thing to add on to the monarchy. For another race thing, and she's been sacked. So of course you're going to expect the backlash. I'm not
She didn't get
surprised.
that. She quit.
She quit, but
Yeah.
I felt the pressure was the case of
She's 80-something years old, bruv. Look, bruv, it's them things that don't make a difference, bruv. You quitting, you've been fired, you've been asked to stand down. It means nothing, bruv. Like it means nothing.
Yeah.
Realistically.
Look. Don't look. 100%. She's
No,
wrong what she's done.
and that's my thing is I'm not against any of this, but I feel like when we as a people then turn around and start like side-eyeing her and saying, well, actually, yeah, I'm not here for it. I don't agree with it. I think that's wrong. And I don't think it's right for us to say, well, we knew the question. It doesn't matter. Rich, no one should ask you the question because realistically, you wouldn't ask anyone else that question. That's my issue with it.
I have.
No, as in, you mean Lady Hussey?
Yeah, like she's anybody. Like, and for me, that's what I'm saying. And that's the fact that we said that Lady Hussey would ask.
But is it, look,
say that we say it between each other's culture. You can say, you go to someone.
That's a different.
Where you come from?
But I've even heard black people say that they don't like that question. Even a black person asks another black person.
Yeah, I'm being serious. I don't think, for me, I feel like we've gone past that. It's not 1950. We don't need to ask each other that question. We're like, you just come off a boat. I'm from here. I'm from there. It doesn't matter, bro. All of us, as far as I'm concerned, we're here. We're all in this country legally. We're all British or whatever it is. That's it.
Why should it offend you? Someone's asked you, what country do you come from?
Why shouldn't it offend you?
But why? Again, I think context. You have to think about context here. There's, you know what? Yeah, there's always been something I've struggled with. Not like all my life, but of recent years, because ever since like the whole George Floyd thing, even before, like slightly before, it was always a question of like, because sometimes people like when I'm at work and they might ask, "Oh, are you black?" and stuff, and I'm like, "Why?" Okay, it's a bit. I know it's awkward, but then again, it's like I don't really understand why it's awkward until I've been doing all this learning and education around like racism and stuff. But there's something about, and again, like I said, I think there is an inappropriateness to it, regardless, yeah. But there's also something about you as a person. I guess we have to kind of think about this as an individual people. Like there might be a general consensus. It's like, all right, never ask anyone where they're from, and that's it, sort of thing. But some people generally might sort of be okay with sort of saying, actually, I was born here, but my parents are from Ghana or whatever. Like, and some people are proud of saying that. It's not like, do you know what I mean? Like some people are quite proud to sort of say, this is where I'm from. This is my cultural identity. This is part of who I am.
And Merv, I think in the right context, I think that is perfect. I think in the right context that we are associates, we know each other. Like, I think that's a fine conversation to have.
Yeah.
I think on first take of you first meeting somebody, to ask them where they're from, for me, it's about the relevance. Do you see what I'm saying? It's like, what was the relevance? And that's more, and I guess that's all it's about, is at that point in there, and I get Richard saying, oh, maybe she just wants to say, oh, I've been to Ghana too. Oops. Like, even that, though, what has that got to do with the price of bread at that point? Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, just said, you're just meeting me. Like, I hear you're trying to make small talk.
Yeah.
But ask me about, oh, what does your organization do? Or what do you do as a job? Or all that kind of stuff. Do you know what I mean? In that sense, my cultural heritage it's not going to make your day go any better. Oh, today I met a man from Ghana. Oh, how quaint. Fuck, man. It means nothing.
And I think a lot of people are also saying as well, and again, it's still no excuse, but I think what added to it as well is that obviously because of the way she looks, like she looks different from Lady Hussey. So it's almost like, like almost like a spectacle to her. So it's like I almost have she almost has validation to ask where you're from, because you're dressed differently from me, you look differently from me, so I'm gonna be curious and find out where you are. Again, which is inappropriate, isn't it? It's like,
that's inappropriate.
Yeah.
And Rich, your camera keeps on disappearing. But even the touching of the hair thing.
oh yeah, no, that's
I'm a
what
bit
I'm saying.
100.
I don't know
bruv.
if you heard me say that. That was strike. Like even before that question happened, that was strike one ready.
Bruv,
Like,
touch my hair, bruv.
Instant. Like, should I even go as far as saying assault? But like, do you know what I mean?
No, but on a level, like,
no, you
I
can't.
think
Yeah,
especially you see, like,
there was
I
no
don't-
need to pass go
yeah,
after that.
I
like,
don't touch anybody's hair.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you, like that was one of my pet hates. Yeah, I used to absolutely hate when people at school used to be like, "Oh, can I touch your hair?" I'm like, "What the fuck? Well, I don't touch your hair." She's what I'm saying. That's like me saying, "Well, I'm not going to say, can I touch your breast?" But you know, like on one of those things, that's your personal things. You get me? That's your personal space. You don't know the journey of your hair or what the meaning of it is. Like I know, Rich, but I mean, Rich, even if someone says to you, "Can you touch your hair?" Yeah, and it strokes your head back. Yeah, what would you find? That's inappropriate, isn't it?
Yeah, obviously, I was like, what are you doing? But I thought she moved her hair for a name badge, right?
Doesn't matter.
We're touching
Don't touch
anyway.
my hair.
Yeah.
You asked me what. You
Ask
asked
me
what my name
what's
is.
my name, innit?
I told you what my name is. That's it. If anything, you should have said, "Oh, that's an exotic name." You could have done, anything.
Exotic.
Like, even that's wrong, bro.
No, 100% is wrong. But
like,
saying exotic name is fucking a bit better than touching my hair to see my
the
name.
thing is, I don't even think she should have quit or whatever. Like,
No.
I think it's a matter of, you know what, education and accountability. Like, you know what, actually, I was wrong. I'm sorry. I need to learn better. Like don't, like, if you quit, it's almost like, well, oh, I've done something so bad. Well, it was bad what you've done, isn't it? But it's mad, man. Obviously, the conversation still continues, isn't it? Like when it comes to
I'm hoping
racism, microaggressions, all the above, and it's like, I think we've got a lot to learn, isn't it?
100%.
Like, but yeah.
Rich gave us the nice segue to the Harry and Meghan trailer that's coming out on Netflix. It's a 6-part series. It starts on December the 8th. So by the time the pod comes out, the first episode would have come out the day before. To be honest, I haven't actually watched the trailer yet, but I know everyone seems to be up in arms about it. I think the first 3, it's going to be okay. So it's released in 2 parts. So volume 1 is going to come out episode 1 to 3, which are going to come out on December the 8th. And then volume 2, which is episode 4 to 6, will come out on the 15th.
What's it about? I feel like I'm not interested already.
Well, it's just their experiencing the royal family and what they've gone through and everything else.
It's their early days of their couple's courtship to the challenges and controversies that prompted them to step back from the royal family. It includes interviews with family and friends who have never spoken publicly about the couple's relationship before, as well as historians and journalists who dissect how the media influenced Harry and Meghan's relationship with the royal family and the Commonwealth at large. That's the Netflix to them.
Rich, you're obviously watching it, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, you and Kel are more than likely the ones to watch it and fill me in.
And no, you watch it as well.
No, I'm not watching it.
No, do you know what it is, right? Obviously, look,
I've got nothing against them, but I just don't.
No, I'm gonna watch it because of Princess Diana. Obviously, I got love for her from back in the day. You know how it is. So you know what? I'm just intrigued to see what's gonna happen, but I don't expect anything spectacular from this this whole Netflix. Obviously, they're gonna touch on the race part of things which was mentioned in an interview with Oprah. Oprah.
Oprah. It's not a music, bruv. It's a name.
Oprah. A few months ago. Yeah, that's how I've called her like that for years, bro.
Yeah, but it's not music.
No, I'm sorry. I'm Oprah. So obviously they're going to touch base about the whole race thing as well and how she's been treated. But look, I'm just intrigued. But how censored is it? I don't know. You know, it's got to kind of watch each episode as it goes and kind of have our opinions on the royal family. Further opinions. I'm pretty confident this will probably hit number 1 on Netflix for sure.
Of course.
For sure.
100%.
It's either
it could be 1 and 2, to be fair.
It's either the next day Megan's gonna get death threats left, right, and center, yeah, or she's gonna be loved by the nation.
Yeah, I don't think they care, to be honest, anymore.
No, the nation care.
You just see Piers.
Monarchy, bro. The
No, I said
monarchy.
they don't care. I don't think Harry and Meghan care, bro.
They do care.
You just see Piers pop up, boy.
That's what I'm saying.
Get it?
That's
Oh
all
my
it is. Is
God.
Pierce gonna come up and chat?
Here
bare
we go
crap.
again.
Here we go. This is what I mean about her. This is why I didn't want to go on a date with her. He's such a bitter man. Yeah, it'll be interesting. I don't know. I have no idea what it's going to be about, to be honest. I'm not interested in Harry and Meghan, but I'm not interested.
You're interested? Come on.
Nah, I still haven't even watched. What is that? What's The Crown? I've never watched the episode of The Crown. I think
Watch it, man. It's good.
No.
The Crown is big. It's actually big.
But there's stuff missing from it, innit? Like,
Yeah.
there. So that's long. Like, give me the full works, innit?
At the moment, it's what episode am I on? Where she met Dodie.
Oh, they've gone up to the Princess Diana and Dodie.
Yeah, they're there now. Dodie and Mohammed Fayed, Al-Fayed. Is that
Al-Fayed.
Al-Fayed. She's gone to
Harrods.
No, she's gone to run for a meal, and she's trying to get away with the kids, and they've gone to is it Monaco or something like that? I can't remember. Or somewhere like that, yeah. But yeah, it's big. Honestly, The Crown, Chris, just watch it. It's just like it's quite interesting.
But do you have to watch the beginning series? Or can
Nah, to be fair, you can jump in anywhere you want.
Can you just go straight to the whole Diana and Charles love affair?
Yeah, literally.
And is there? Do you see Camilla in it?
Yeah, she's in it from like. What season is this? For season 3, I think this is season 3. So she's in it from season 2. So you see the love connection with Camilla and everything.
It's only in season 3, or are you?
No, man. There's 5 seasons.
Oh, that's
five.
the
So five.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying to myself, there's no way season.
No, she's in season 4. Then she became in season 4, end of 3. Then, if anything, because before that was Margaret Thatcher. Now they got their John Major. Before that was Margaret. No, okay. This season, John Major loses to Prime Minister, and Tony Blair comes in. And before that is Margaret Thatcher. Then before that is Winston or Churchill and all that people.
Okay, it talks about Prince Andrew divorces his spouse, Prince Andrew.
But this one you see Prince Andrew to the fullest, and you see Prince Charles' jealousy, bruv. Oh, mummy, look, I bought you a gift. And Prince Charles is like, yeah.
All right, maybe this season might get a what? Nah, I don't know. I doubt I'm going to watch any of it, to be honest. But I think it's interesting. Shout out the royal family. God save the king and that. All right. I know you don't watch it, Merv. But quarterfinals, they've now been established. We've had the round of 16, so we've had all of the games of the round of 16. Started on Friday. No, it wasn't Friday. What day did it start? Saturday. We had Holland versus USA. Holland beat USA 3-1. Then we had Argentina, Australia. Australia won 2-1.
Australia lost.
Sorry, Argentina. Sorry, my bad. Argentina.
Days.
Then we had France versus Poland. France won 3-1. Mbappe scored 2, and Olivier Giroud has now scored the most goals as a French player. We had England beat Senegal with Saka scoring a sexy goal.
Missed the game, man.
Say again? Did you miss it?
I missed that. I was driving in it, so I was vexed, man. I left when it started, and I came back when it finished. How about that?
The long drive, boy. That was an all right game. We had Japan and Croatia. They drew 1-1, and then Croatia won 3-1 on penalties. Japan are awful penalties.
Just Japanese people in the penalties, bro.
Awful penalties. Brazil beat South Korea 4-1, and then every time they scored, they started dancing. And then the camera yesterday, it panned to this stone-faced South Korean man, yeah. Bro, his face was solid, hard face, bro.
Is that he had the blue paint, the blue and red paint
on his face, bro. That picture must have went like the world, bro. It was, he was sour, bro. Then we had, So go on.
So just going back to the whole the Brazilians were celebrating, right?
Yeah.
And they were dancing after each goal. You know, people made a big thing about them celebrating.
No, you have to. It was out of order.
No. What do you mean it's out of order?
No. It was out of order.
It's cultural, bro.
No. You see, there was. I felt, I can't remember what goal it was. Yeah, I felt like you overdid it. You know, like the first one, like you just scored, so everyone goes and they dance. All right, cool. The second one, I said, all right, cool. The third one, I said, nah, you're not taking a piss because you've already won the game. Yeah, bruv, they got the manager. You know, like they celebrated. Then the player went over to the manager and made the manager start dancing. I said, no, you're not taking a piss. South Korea will bomb up your place. You know, don't think they won't. Not that South Koreans are violent like that. I'm just saying, but they weren't happy, bro. They weren't happy. But South Korea scored a banger of a goal, bro. They scored a banger of a goal, worldy. And then obviously today we had Morocco and Spain. And Spain lost on penalties.
Horrendous at penalties as well.
Yeah. Anyone, I think this tiki-taka slow penalty run up is nonsense. And
but Spain were taking 100 penalty practices, 100 penalties. Yeah. But when it's real life action, boy,
it means a lot.
Yeah, the pressure is on.
And then we had Portugal. They beat Switzerland 6-1 with the youngster getting a hat trick. So that was quite good.
What's his name? What's that?
No, Gonzalo Ramos.
Ramos. That's it, Ramos.
Gonzalo Ramos.
Someone I never heard of before.
Plays for Benfica.
Ronaldo got dropped.
Yeah, he plays for Benfica.
And he took over. I love that.
He did. So now the only African country left in the World Cup is Morocco.
Arab.
On the continent of Africa.
Arab.
Okay, if you want to say Arabs, but they
classify themselves as Arabs. Just say.
You can say they're not in sub-Saharan Africa. That's fine, but I mean, they are still on the continent of Africa. If Africa wins if they won the World Cup, Africa would still celebrate. But anywho, we got the fixtures.
Africa.
So we've got quarterfinals. They start on Friday. So Merv, there are 2 days no football, bro. Yeah. Wednesday, Thursday. Well, to be fair, you don't argue with anyone with the TV anyway. But what I'm trying to say is football's not going to be on. Yeah. So Croatia are going to play Brazil on Friday at 3:00. Holland are going to play Argentina 7:00. Then on Saturday we've got Morocco and Portugal 3:00. We've got England versus France at 7
on Saturday.
Yeah. And there goes your quarterfinals. So the winners of those will become semi-finals. So the winner of Croatia and Brazil will play the winner of Holland and Argentina. And the winner of Morocco and Portugal will play England, the winner of England and France.
So when is the actual final day?
Sunday the 18th.
Okay.
3:00.
All right. Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, yeah, the World Cup will be over in a week.
So much games since.
I didn't realize how the older I've gotten, I didn't realize how quick the World Cup goes. You know, when I was younger, I swear it used to last like 10 weeks.
No, it's never 10. It is a little bit longer.
That's what it felt like.
It is a bit longer. It is a
little bit longer. So maybe I'd say an extra week because they went through the group stages at a rapid pace because they were doing 4 games a day, where normally the max they do is 3 games a day.
I must say it does feel different. I think it's the time of the year as well, because like summer, everyone's just out. You hear noise, pubs are filled with it's like hardly anyone's out. And I don't really. That's why I think I actually forgot what I was saying. To be fair,
I think everyone has, and I think it's one of those ones that if England were to win it, everyone would celebrate. But then it wouldn't feel like it's coming home. Like people ain't wearing.
That's what I was thinking. I thought, I bet if we win, it's just not. It's gonna feel like a weird sort of like. Oh, it should be summer. We should be out like celebrating and that, isn't it?
Like they couldn't even talk. Can you imagine the bus driving around where now? Everyone in puffer jackets on the bus.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
True say, bro. The weather might not stop anyone there.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean? It might be a bit picturesque actually, holding the cup in the snow.
Yeah, 3 lines on a shirt. So I am saying this. If England beat France on Saturday, I will wear some form of England merchandise next week on the pod. If they don't, then I won't. Like I almost picked up a not the actual England shirt, like one of them England replica one with 3 lines, no logo, no branding, like no Nike or tick. So I was gonna get that because
no Nike.
Yeah, because I ain't trying to pay that money. I'm not paying £70 for English shirt. I'm never gonna wear it again in life. Do you know what I mean? Where am I wearing it to? But yeah, be interesting. So can England do it?
I don't know, bro. It's one of the ones that if they do it, it has to be an outstanding performance.
Yeah.
It's going to be difficult. That's all I'm saying. It's going to be difficult. It's a 50-50, right?
I think it's 50-50.
Yeah, I think some departments England are better. I think England are better in midfield. But when it comes to defense,
defense is poor, man.
Yeah, it's poor. So I'm not too sure. It's tough. It's going to be tough, but I think it will be end to end, and they might if it's going to be a scoreline, it's going to be only by 1 goal.
Okay. But I think England shouldn't. I think if England go there to try to stop Mbappe and not play their own game, then I think they'll lose. I think you should just play your game. You've got some decent players up front in Saka, Foden, Kane. I feel like you should just play to your strengths, not try to counteract their strengths. I feel like when you do that, you try to be too clever and you won't win.
Exactly.
I also just want to say, Sterling, whatever happened is out of order, and we support you because them things there is bad. So Merv, Sterling was over in the World Cup, and then he came back on Sunday. Saturday. He didn't go. He didn't play. He wasn't available for the match.
Oh yeah,
because his home was broken into by armed robbers.
what bloody hell?
And they robbed his house, and his partner and his children was in the house.
That's mad.
Yeah, I think I don't know, man. I don't know. I can't. Them people there need to deserve to just burn in hell, bro, because that's out of order.
Probably
But
true.
it's a thing where apparently there's a lot of them, like footballers and stuff, that it happens to, especially when you're like international duty, that kind of stuff. They know you're away. Yeah. Also, Jesus, he had his knee operation today. I don't know how long he's going to be out for, but I hope that Arsenal have got something in the pipeline. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Maybe Martinelli plays up front. Maybe they get Mudryk. Maybe they recall Balogun. Maybe Eddie says it's my time to shine. Who knows? But I hope they got something going on.
Man just transforms into Henry. Jeez.
That would be amazing. I would prefer that if he transfers into Theo Walcott. Did any of you, man, watch boxing over the weekend?
Yeah, I watched it, bro.
Yeah, so we had Tyson Fury taking on Derek Chisora on what I can only call a exhibition fight, because it wasn't a fight, bro.
It's just it's a thumping.
It was bad, man. Do you know the worst thing, Mervyn? You know me already. Like I'm a bit proud. Like he came out to the Black Panther theme tune, bro. Like that upset me the most, that he came out to that song and then he just didn't represent. I felt like, what was his name? Who's the other one? Who's the one? Deontay Wilder.
Yeah.
One time when he came out to Fury, he came out with the black mask on, and to get me like he had, I can't remember, was it Kendrick or one of them, like singing one, rapping one tune, I'm black, like I'm black, y'all, I'm black, y'all, I'm black and I'm black and I'm black, y'all. Like one of those ones, yeah. Obviously it wasn't that, because that's what's he before. That's what's he before. But he came out and he got beat up, and I was like, brother, don't do this, man.
Just come out of no music and walk, innit?
Yeah, just walk, man. Put on a pop song and just keep it moving. Yeah.
Something cheesy.
Yeah, I wasn't happy, but don't sure they got beat up. He did get beat up.
Look, Merv, he got pummeled, bruv. Like, those men are saying, yeah, he's got heart. Bro, what's the point of near death experience?
That wasn't a near death experience. It wasn't
It's a near death experience.
No, Tyson Fury didn't even beat him up like that. But it
Man couldn't even eat his burger. He said, "Man couldn't eat his Five Guy burger. He couldn't open his mouth. He said, my jaw's hurting so much, bro."
Yeah, but but hold on. They tried to eat Five Guys straight after the match, though, bro. Like straight after the fight. That's what I'm saying. It wasn't like the next day, bro. After the fight, the man are trying to eat Five Guys, bro.
They should have be when you're most hungry. Bro. You're like, you just need some sustenance straight away, man.
Drink a protein shake.
I forget that. Oh,
no, but what I'm saying is,
burger, mate.
He clearly wasn't up for eating them burgers, innit? Eye was closed.
He was offering it, bro.
His eye was closed. Couldn't see where the burger was.
Look, do you know what it is? Look, they're right. He has got heart, right? He's committed. He loves boxing, but look, man is getting slower and slower.
Yes, last. It should be his last fight.
Look, I think Fury did it for him just to say, look, here's some retirement money. Take it and call it, and just go and retire now. Even if he still fights after this, bro, he plans to die in the ring.
He won't fight. Bro, we got a nice, I can't remember, it's $2 million or something just for this. Chill, bro. Go on an island somewhere and just live your best life, bro.
Just look. I'm happy. I'm happy it was over. I'm happy he survived it. Now just move on to Usyk versus Fury.
So we saying Usyk, or we saying what's my brother's name?
I know you're talking about. Yeah, I forgot his name.
The Juggernaut, bro. The Juggernaut. So do you reckon he goes for Usyk first?
Yeah, just get Usyk out of the way. Let's get Usyk out of the way.
What, you think he's gonna be Usyk?
Fury?
Yeah.
Yeah, he will.
Nah.
What?
I don't think he would, you know.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Usyk can fight, bro. He's not like the rest. Like Usyk, like his amateur record is something ridiculous, bro.
No, I get that, but
like he's a fighter. He's an actual fighter.
No. Fury will do him over nicely, bro.
No, I don't think he would.
No, not easily. It will go. I think it will go for all the rounds. Hey, if he goes all the rounds, then Usyk could probably win that on points.
Yeah, I think it'll be interesting. I personally want him to fight the other guy. I want him to fight the British guy. The reason I want to fight the British guy is because he's around about the same height as Fury. Yeah,
mate, he's taller than Fury.
He's taller than Fury.
Slightly taller than Fury.
And for me, that's beneficial because Fury can't lean on you, bro. Now I want to see Fury. Can you fight, bro?
Yeah.
He likes to lean on man, and like it's just a pause thing. Every 2 seconds leaning on man. Like it's hot, it's sweaty. Get off me.
Is it Joyce? Is it?
Joyce.
Yeah, that's it. Now he's good. He beat up a few. Yeah, he's done well. He's done well still.
Yeah, my brother was telling me that they did some experiment or something with Joyce, and his head apparently is like tougher than the average man. Like his skull density is tougher than the average man.
Well, you can tell by his head, bro. Man's got a head shape of Nazareth. Full blown.
He's a young man. I'm not saying anything there. You get me? For me,
he's not even young, you know. He's old. He's at 30, 32, 33.
Bro, we are a little bit older than that. So.
No, but I'm saying in boxing terms, when you say young,
no, I mean he's younger than me. If he sees me out in the clubs, I don't want no beef because like you lot told me earlier, once you say something and it goes onto a public platform, I ain't trying to make a man come after me. The sins of you. Because to be fair, Usyk's 35. Yeah.
Joyce is 37.
37. Wow.
Yeah.
Tyson Fury's 34.
Oh wow.
Yeah, them man.
Only 34. Bloody hell.
Yeah, Tyson Fury, he's a big man as well. And Joe Joyce is 37. Yeah. 198, bro. He's almost 2 meters. Raw. He's a big man. Pause.
Thank you very much.
Because that sounded like I was. Yeah, I'm not interested.
But the thing is, he's 37, so he's only come into boxing. He's had a total fights 15.
Mm.
So he came into boxing pretty late in his career, if you think about it.
Well, I think he started boxing about age 22, but I think he was in the 2015. He was still amateur because he went for the World Championships and Olympic Games was in 2016.
Oh, okay. He
And I
won
think-
gold, innit?
Yeah, I think you can own silver.
Silver, yeah. Rio,
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, it'd be interesting. Let's see what 2023 has in stock for the boxers then. It's coming out this week. I think it's coming out tomorrow, to be fair, on BBC One. But last week we had the MOBOs. Still going on. MOBO 2022. Some of the winners were. So we had Nux and Little Sims. They both won the album of the year.
Mm.
And that's the first time that anyone's ever shared it. Both albums are very big, to be fair. You know, I like Little Sims, and Nux is a very good album. Kano won Best Performance in a TV Show or Film for his role in Top Boy.
Oh.
Central C won Best Male Act. And he also won Video of the Year for Doja.
Yeah, Central.
I don't even know who this is. Pink Pantheress? I don't know who she is. But apparently she won Best Female Act. I don't know her.
I don't know.
Song of the Year, I'm going to ignore because I don't know any of them either. Was there anything else that came out? Not really. They had performances from Craig David, Koji Radical, Tion Wayne.
Oh yeah, Grime Artist of the Year.
Who won Grime Artist of the Year?
DWE.
Oh, is it D-Double, yeah?
Ooh.
Oh, sick. Do you get royalties for that?
No.
Oh, fair enough.
He just won it. What do you mean?
I don't know if they like you know, every time they play that song, do you get like
Oh yeah, get paid. I get paid. Yeah.
You get a little PRS check on that.
Yeah, of course.
Have you got a clean tax? No, do you want, let me just talk about it after. Don't worry. But all of a sudden I'm putting things out there for the taxman to know. Mahala won Best R&B Soul Act. Debop Europe won Best Hip Hop Act. K-Trap won Best Drill Act. Best International Act was won by Burna Boy. I feel like he's won that many times.
I know.
Best Media Personality was done by Nella Rose. Best African Music, Burna Boy. Best Caribbean was Skillibeng. I can't stand Skillibeng. Best Producer was Inflow. Lifetime Achievement Award was Nile Rodgers. Outstanding Contribution Award was Craig David. Paving the Way Award was Jamal Edwards. Yeah,
big up.
So that's coming out tomorrow on BBC One, but I'm assuming you probably watched it by then, by the time the pod comes out. You not going to watch it?
Well, I've really seen clips of it, and yeah, it's coming out too late. It's like, what are you taking so long for it to come out for?
Yeah, what Rich said.
What, as in it came out a week later, you mean?
Yeah, it's just like I've already seen clips of people posting videos and people collecting awards and making a little, obviously, this statement and all that kind of stuff. So
what kind of spoilers is that anyway? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, oh,
it's like what's the? I don't know. I've seen everyone who's won, who's like you mentioned it.
No, I think it. Well, you can do. Well, I don't know. You might want to watch performances.
I don't know.
It's not that time anymore, bruv.
I don't know. It's interesting. I don't even see the time for awards ceremonies. I don't know. Is that played out?
I think it is. If it's not, there's no point in me. There's no point telling us everyone the results, then showing it a week later on TV. It's just like
I know I can't remember if I'm mixed up with the GRM one or the mobiles. I know one of them comes out on YouTube, like live and stuff like that, but I don't know which one it is.
That's GRM.
Could be, yeah. But I think this MOBO was in London. That's the first time it's been in London in ages. It usually is like up north and that, like Leeds and that. So yeah. All right. Merv, you flooded the group this week with a plethora of trailers. Talk to me. What should we be excited for upcoming?
The trailers now. So obviously there's Super Mario, which I think is going to be quite good.
It's big,
and you know, I'm glad they've done it in CG, which I wish they'd done something like that. Do you know what I mean? Like it looks like it just looks like a cutscene from a whole game, innit? Really, and that's what I'm excited about. Like, don't don't give me these computer game movies with the humans in it. I can't stand them. Sonic. Anyway, yeah. Like, big up Chris Pratt for doing his voice. I know he's getting a lot of slack in it, doing Mario's voice, but like, yeah, I think you'll do a good job, man. There's a boys spin-off series.
Boy.
Like the boys.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Gen V. Do you know what? Like, I saw a little bit of the trailer. It's like a proper teaser, like, where it's animated as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
You didn't post that one.
No, I forgot to post it. But yeah, there's worse spin-off series.
Trying to keep things to himself.
No,
okay.
man, I would have posted that. Like, do you know what I mean? But I forgot to post it. Guardians Volume 3. I know you're not gonna watch that one, mate. But
no, you man can talk about it. I ain't watched it. It's fine. I talk about it.
Like, yeah, that's obviously that's off the back of Guardians Christmas special. Okay. Like, so you still got Groot as the wench Groot in it, but obviously
it looks more CGI this one, isn't it?
Yeah. Obviously they had money, more budget for this one and stuff in it. You see what's her name, Gamora back in it.
Yeah,
but I think that's the Endgame Gamora.
That was a mad spoiler.
I come on, man. We knew she was coming back, man.
I didn't.
And the Endgame.
Oh, okay, but I saw it. Cool.
And there's that other guy with the gold face. I'm not going to say anything.
Yeah.
I know he is, but I'm scared now. I'm scared of spoiling it.
Name yourself. Take off headphones.
Anyway, it's the last Guardians film, innit? So I'm expecting.
It is.
Yeah. With that, James Gunn that's doing anyway. But I think Dave Bautista, I think he said it's the final one anyway. So
thank God for that, bro.
No, there's nothing wrong with Bautista, bro.
No.
He does what he does good. You know what I mean?
If anything, he's flourishing, man, in his career. Do you know what I mean? Like, what's that film we watched that too long ago? The one of the zombies, Dawn of Day of the Dead.
Oh yeah.
Like, to me, it's like, no, continue doing what you're doing, man. Still relatively young.
It's better than Vinnie Jones was.
Yeah,
I'd
say so. Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah,
Vinnie Jones weren't Fast and Furious. Was it? Which one was it that Vinnie Jones did? That he didn't speak for the whole thing until right at the end. Was it Fast and Furious?
It was a car one, isn't it?
Yeah, I feel like it might have been Fast and Furious.
That's gonna bug me, man.
It was right at the end. He started speaking, and he spoke like, and it was like, huh? And
like, oh, that's your accent.
Yeah. Don't you carry on with the trailers.
That's gonna bug me. The thing is, I just want you to remember rather than finding it. But anyway, The Last of Us.
Gone in 60 seconds? Was it?
Yes. Yeah, it was gone in 60 seconds. Yeah. The Last of Us. Obviously, like one of the best games in the world right now.
Yeah, I did see the trailer, but I was just like, what's going on? Like,
the thing is, I feel like I've got no right to talk about this trailer because I started playing it like 4 years ago, and there was just one beast in it, one zombie thing. Yeah, that was the hell out of me. I was like, nope, I haven't picked up the pad since. I mean, I feel like because that series is coming out in I think January 15th. I feel like watching all the cutscenes for the first 2 games so I can get familiarized with it. But I don't. Obviously, I can see what the main guy, like the guy Joel, looks like in the game, but Pedro Pascal's playing him. Like, even like, is he right for this? But again, I don't think I have any right to say whether he's right for it or not. But I love Pedro Pascal, so I'm here for it. Indiana Jones 5.
I'm not comfortable with this one, bro.
What is it called? A Dial of Time or something? Either way, it's got some. I have a feeling that there's going to be some sort of time travel in this one because you see him at different ages of things. Like, I don't know what to expect. I've heard that there could possibly be good things about it or bad things, but I'm here for it. Hoping
it's gonna be. To be fair, it's gonna be a Christmas film, isn't it? That's what it is.
Yeah. The only thing I'm annoyed about though is that obviously
in June, bro. That's Christmas film.
Shia LaBeouf isn't in it, obviously. Like, and he was Indy's son in the last film, but
and he's got a granddaughter, isn't it?
I think it's his goddaughter. Phoebe Waller-Bridge.
This is in 1969, bro.
Yeah.
Was that?
Because you remember when he came out, I mean, when Indiana Jones, he was like 1930s and stuff, remember? So it won't be in the modern age.
Yeah, it's going to be against the backdrop of the space race.
Yeah, so like, I just feel like they had a good opportunity to carry on the legacy with his son, but it's like I wonder what they're going to do there. What excuse or thing are they going to make for it? Obviously, there's Cocaine Bear. Like that's based on loosely based on a true story, I think.
Yeah, thank you for saying loosely, bruv.
Yeah, because but you know it's deep because obviously it actually happened like I think some cargo fell in it and then a bear sniffed it and then just went on a rampage and killed people.
Did he sniff it or did he take it?
Like,
I doubt the bear knew. I doubt the bear had a little £50 in his back pocket and rolled up and said, "Yeah, this is me."
No, but it's deep because obviously people died from that, innit? And it's like, well, they're making a film like this. It looks like some comedy, man. But
it was a
it looks crazy. It looks nuts. I want to watch it. And then obviously you got Transformers 59. Like
that looks sick though.
The thing is, yeah, I don't know why I'm so excited for it because Transformers films they just let me down all the time. Like the first one I liked, Bumblebee was good, but I think Bumblebee came out too late for me to really appreciate it. But I think this is going to rejuvenate the franchise, isn't it?
I don't know. You see Transformers, I'll be honest with you. You see, they have this thing where they do the dark thing as well, where they film it's not very good lighting,
yeah,
and it looks like it's just metal versus metal, and it's metal versus buildings.
You're probably right.
And you can ask me what, like, in the when I'm watching it, I'm excited, like I'm fully into it. For the first 15 minutes after the film, like you catch me in the foyer, I'm gassed about it. I'm talking about it, Ask me an hour later what happened, and I go, I don't know.
It's the same.
Like it's like when you eat McDonald's, like that. You feel like, I had McDonald's. An hour later, you're still like, fuck me, I'm hungry, man.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about Transformers films. Like I just get, what happened again?
Yeah, that's all it is. That's all it is. And one of human going, oh, Optimus, and John.
Yeah, and then builders going down. Builders getting down.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Carnage.
But I think the Transformers movies has established the space in the movie world that was just going forever. And that, as much as we hate it, we'll watch it. But
I'm gonna watch it.
The last film, I was so tired. I wanted to scream, whilst I was watching it. I was like, when are you going to end? Like, you know what I mean? Anthony Hopkins was just doing some madness in that film, bro. Like he was on something as well at the same time. But
definitely I do watch Transformers. Like I remember I used to watch one of my cousins, so I will watch it. It's good.
Yeah. But that's about it, I think. Yeah, it was trailer wise.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then we've got a couple of shows that are coming back. So TV after World Cup, it should be coming back. I believe we are going. Thingy's coming out this week.
His Materials.
Say again.
His Dark Materials.
His Dark Materials. Yeah. That's it. His Dark Materials should be coming back for the final season.
Yeah.
This week. Rich, you said something else to come back this week.
Yeah. Godfather Harlem.
Oh, it's not coming back this week. No, it's not coming.
Jan.
January.
So what did I say? It's coming back this week.
No, he says it's coming in January. It's my bad.
Yeah.
Godfather Harlem coming back for season 3.
I think so. 3. Yeah.
I think so. Season 3. All right. And we'll let you know when other new programs are coming out. I know they dropped the trailer for BMF. I think we spoke about that last week, to be fair, but I know the trailer's out for that, so that should be coming out soon as well. All right. Before we go on to TV shows, just want to have a RIP to Kirstie Alley, who passed away yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday.
Yesterday in Tampa, Florida. I believe she had colon cancer.
Yeah, just only recently diagnosed as well,
Yeah, it's what you see. Colon cancer as well. I don't know if she got stage 4 as well. I don't know. I didn't read about it. But I know once you get, that's one of them ones that if you get a little bit late, there ain't really, there's kind of no hope. Kind of thing. Or less of a hope. So let me know, just put that out there for people. But less of a hope. Kirstie, I didn't realize she was 71, bro. That shit the fuck out of me, bro. 71.
She's been around a long time, It
is, like, but it shocked me because in my head, I didn't think he was that old. But then I look at it and I'm saying to myself, you're grown to us, so clearly you are that old, isn't it?
Do you know what it is? It's like when these actors or actresses like that we've grown up with in the 80s, 90s, they're probably obviously like youngish and like you almost feel like they just stopped aging around 60. I said they get to about 60s and that's it. Like they'll just live another 40 years and still stay 60. Do you know what I mean? But like, yeah, that was sad, man. Like, I hate waking up to things like that. French Rich, like, just like I thought, nah, it's deep because I think obviously the things that I know her for is Cheers.
Cheers.
Look Who's Talking.
All of the Look Who's Talking, isn't it?
Yeah.
1, 2.
That's probably the main. And
That's
it's
like
like
made things. And I think there was one
for me, yeah.
There was another one. She was in It Takes Two with the twins. What they're called again?
Is it Olsen?
Yeah, Olsen.
Yeah,
Mary Kate and Ashley. I don't know why I sang it like I was Kanye.
Yeah.
Mary Kate and Ashley.
Yeah, and it's like after like sort of Cheers and Look Who's Talking, like she's kind of, to me, she's disappeared for a while. I know she wasn't that Veronica Mars show.
Yes.
But she's done like a lot of TV movies, and I remember watching her in some TV movie. She was evil, bro. Like, and the one's like, you're like, no, like this is like the childhood mum of the 80s and 90s. Like, she could never do anything. Like, the one's like, I want to be my mum, man. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, and you're just evil. Like, she was an evil mum as well. Like, and her face just looked evil and hard. I thought, but yeah, no, man, she left it in the TV world.
Yeah, legendary, mate.
Yeah.
Definitely legendary, without a doubt.
Definitely, man, definitely. RIP, boy.
Yeah.
She's won lots of awards as well. But again, like you're saying, she ain't been on. Like when I looked at her movies, she ain't really had a movie in about 7 years. But obviously, you're owning it. You're big on it. But like, she wasn't acting really at the moment.
Yeah. And I think one of her first appearances was the Vulcan in Star Trek, the movie, the second one.
Yes.
So that was like, and no one really knew about Vulcans apart from Spock, innit? So, yeah.
That was back in 82, boy.
Yeah.
Which is about 5 of them times.
A great year, boy. 82. Blah, blah.
I was 1 year old, bruv.
Oh, sorry, it was Mike. Mike was 8. Mike was 8.
Mike was 15, bruv.
Poor Mike, boy.
Shout out Mike, boy. Mike, soon get your bus pass, soon land. All right. Let's go to some TV shows before we finish. I know last week yourself and Kel spoke about the first 2 episodes about Wednesday, but I'd like to say I properly really, really, really like Wednesday.
Oh, serious?
Yeah, I like it. I didn't think I would, but it reminds me. I know you man was talking about it. Reminds you of Sabrina.
Yeah.
I never watched Sabrina, so I might go back and watch it if it's similar to this.
Yeah.
There was another program, I can't remember what it was called on ITV, that I used to like the way the story kind of told.
Yeah.
Like almost like a narrated kind of thing.
Yeah.
I quite like the style. I thought it was all right. It was good.
Yeah. I don't think you'd like Sabrina as much as Wednesday there.
Oh, is it?
No. Yeah. I mean, you can try if you want, but just magic.
Like too much witches and magic and that. Yeah. I'll have a look. I'll have a go. But I mean, I did enjoy Wednesday. I thought it was a good little kind of 8-part series. It was good.
Yeah.
The character she plays is awesome. She does really well.
Basically, she was Detective Wednesday, basically.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, which is something I didn't know I knew I was going to enjoy. So I thought, they're making a series about one specific character, which probably sounds about right because it's like kind of teenage, new age, and all that stuff. So she kind of fits into the zeitgeist right now. But I thought I never expected her to sort of be some sort of awkward detective in it, and big up that dance boy. Like, the thing is, when she went in the club or the party, I'm like, all right, I've just expected her just to be like, just do some awkward 2-step in it, but she went in like imagine someone that awkward and difficult and just far out of reach from everyone else, but she's got the best dance moves ever. Do you know what I mean? It's
she
mad,
really embraced it. She really embraced it. I think it was sick. She just embraced everything about her. Like even like she was awkward. She was socially awkward, but like her relationship with her roommate.
Yeah.
Like like her roommate was a hug her. No, I don't hug. Like at the end, then she hugs. I said, nah, it had growth in it.
Yeah, it's really
had growth.
Yeah.
Lips in man. Like what are you doing, bro?
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. I was like, yeah.
Yeah, like I thought it was a dream.
But it's deep though, man. The monster thing in it, the like, who's the monster? Like, basically, this monster looked like it could have been. Obviously, we found out who it was.
Yeah.
I thought it could have been Christina Ricci's character. And there was another person that he looked like as well. Yeah, the other guy that she thought was a monster.
Yeah.
They all had similarities to that monster in it. I wonder if that was deliberate because
and that's why I think it was good because they left you like you didn't where you thought you knew. You was like, oh, okay, cool, I know who it is. You're like, rah, maybe I don't know who it is.
Yeah. So yeah, no, that's good, man.
That's good. It's good. Rich, did you watch it?
Yeah, I haven't finished it though.
Okay. All right. Well, we haven't ruined it for you, but it's very good.
No, it's,
All right.
no,
Last
funny.
week, Wednesday, DisneyPlus released episode 1 and 2 of Willow, the TV.
Oh, hello.
All right. You watched both episodes, Rich?
Yeah.
Thoughts on Willow?
I personally, I actually enjoy it. I enjoyed it, right?
Yeah.
I enjoyed it because, obviously, I remember watching Willow originally back in the day and everything else, and it just brought back the memories. But I've only seen 2 episodes. Do you get what I mean? So far, so good. Do you get what I mean? Obviously, we found out who, what's her name? Clark. What's her name?
The princess.
Donovan. Yeah. We found out who the princess was.
Yeah.
Which to me come with a shock.
Laura.
Yeah, Laura. Yeah, I was quite shocked as well. Actually.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting her to be the princess. I just assumed it was the princess personally.
Oh, is it?
That's what I assumed. I assumed it was the princess, and until obviously when we saw Willow come out, then Willow said that's her, and then he took the mark appeared in her arm and all that. I was like, raw. But the only gripe I got with that, I think that part when he revealed that she was the princess, and it just went, she didn't take it in enough. If that makes sense.
Yeah, it's just like, yeah, okay, I'm the princess, cool. Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? I just thought that she didn't take it in enough, and that was the only frustrating thing about it. But
yeah, let's just rush to the next scene and get on with this. Basically, that's
exactly. But then again, it's just 2 episodes. You know, it's like it's not much.
They couldn't drag it out any further.
Yeah, you can't really. And it's like, what's funny, like the prince that went missing.
Yeah.
Basically he's Prince Charming, right? He's the like
the equivalent.
Yeah, like a Prince Charming in the sense of like he's a bit dimwit, but all the girls love him, and he's like he can't fight to save his life.
Yeah.
So it's just
Eric.
I think he can fight, but he's just probably just not as he's probably not as skilled as his sister, because his sister clearly
likes that.
Yeah.
He doesn't seem like it. He just wants.
Yeah, it's like he probably can fight, but it's just like, I just want to have fun. It's like what's his name, buddy? Aegon. Just a good version of Aegon.
Just wants to go there and do his thing.
Yeah. You know what? I liked this more than I did the Power of the Rings, because I feel like I'm
on 2 episodes, Do
you know why it is though?
Why that?
I think it's less complicated in the sense of the amount of characters. So, but it doesn't seem like there's an awkward backstory. If that makes you haven't got. You see that when we watched the Rings one.
Yeah.
We were constantly trying to make reference, because of prequel. We're constantly trying to make reference to who we think this is in the future. With this, it's quite simple. The brother got taken. They're going on the. They're going on the journey.
True. Yeah, that could be because obviously the Willow film was a prequel, isn't it? Like this is a sequel, but even then, I mean, I wouldn't even say I was trying to piece a lot of things to the Lord of the Rings. So to be fair,
you couldn't understand.
I'm like there's only certain people like Galadriel, obviously, Elrond, but the rest of them are like, I fully don't. I just felt like the story is a bit long-winded and over complex. But one thing I don't like about Willow, and this probably might be with a lot of modern TV shows or films today, that where medieval kind of times, it's like the dialogue just felt a bit too modern for me. Like and the acting, like it felt like it felt like there were actors just dressed as cosplay, and they were just told to act like they're acting like people in the past rather than be people from that age. You know what I mean? Like, even the hairstyles and stuff, like the princess, I'm like, someone in that time really have that hairstyle? Don't know.
What does she have? She had short hair, right?
Yeah, yeah. And maybe if they did have short hair, it's like maybe they've been shamed or something, or they've cut their hair for punishment or whatever. But yeah, the dialogue to me just seemed a bit too modern. Like, you got the mum being British, and then, well, then again, Mad Martigan was American as well, I suppose. But I don't know, maybe because like when you're watching films in the olden days, it just looks old anyway.
Do
you know what I mean?
When you say
Yeah.
that not, it didn't throw me.
Yeah,
So you see, like when they showed the first parts of Willow,
yeah,
when they were showing you things from the
Yeah.
film, the rest of it,
yeah,
you can see, like, and I don't know if I'm using the right terminology, like the retrograde, like the
Yeah.
coloring of it,
yeah.
And then when you goes to modern, it's mad colorful and that, like, and in
Sharp,
my head,
yeah.
it's sharp. It's like
Yeah.
HD, and I'm sitting there going, like, obviously, I know it's a modern thing now,
Yeah.
but then I thought to myself, like, that's mad, yeah. What was cinema? It sounds so stupid for me to think this while I'm watching this, yeah. I'm like, what was TV like really in that generation, yeah? So
Yeah.
you see, like, if it was, I don't know, the 60s, 70s, yeah,
Yeah.
like their world should look like our world because color hasn't changed. Like, color hasn't changed. Like,
I know
colour,
exactly what you mean.
you know what I mean? Like, color is
Yeah.
still the same, yeah.
Yeah.
But like, you must be going to movies and thinking, what the fuck is this? This doesn't look like the real world. Like, this just looks shit.
Yeah. But you know as well, I think what makes a difference is like depending on, I mean, again, a lot of these epic kind of TV shows and films, they are sometimes based on a lot of real locations, whereas a lot of things on our green screen, you can properly tell the difference. Like, yeah, because that's like even like watching Andor, it's a lot on real locations, whereas all the other Star Wars stuff is just green screen.
Yeah.
That's why people like Andor so much. Yeah, but I mean that's the only minor gripe I have, but I'm still enjoying it. And like you said, it's only 3 episodes on it, so
Yeah.
I was a bit like, I didn't think that Warwick Davis, like, obviously he's like in his 50s now, yeah. But I feel like he's aged as well. Like, if that, do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like,
oh, that's, and quite rightly so. But his acting seemed a bit off to me, you know?
yeah, but that's what I mean. I just feel like he just feels like I feel like he's going through the motions as opposed to he's fully invested in the whole show.
Oh yeah, Warwick Davis is here, so we might as well get him. It's called Willow afterwards. Let's just get him in there because I'm thinking. I swear the last time I see this guy was in that Ten of Them show. Like, do you know what I mean? That game show. So it's this weird, like, I've got to do this again. Like,
yeah, he's fully on ITV, isn't it? Fully ITV.
You mind allowing, bro?
No, you know what?
It's not against him. It's not against him.
Yeah, but Nate's right. I feel like you're not putting, like, this show's called Willow, you know.
It's about,
this is your, like, you've been brought back from the ages, bro, to do this. It's like, give it your all in it.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
You got, it's like Fresh Prince, like being Will Smith, and then he's just like, imagine he did Will Smith a Fresh Prince reunion show, like a proper one.
Yeah.
And then Will's just acting up, like, you like, what you, bro, your fucking hair, bro, like, do it.
Get off my fucking set.
But yeah, no, I'm fully here for Willow. I enjoy it. I want to see. I do actually want to go back and watch the original Willow.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I need to catch up again. So I'm fully invested in it.
I'm really hoping, even if it's for like a 10-second fade, that they bring back Val Kilmer as Mad Martigan. Because they didn't actually say he was dead. Do you know what I mean? So technically he can still come back in it. Because he had like his throat cancer and stuff in it. So so he can still...
You want him to have a cameo like he did in Top Gun?
Yeah.
Bro, you had your cameo in Top Gun, bro. We can't be just having you doing cameos now, bro. That's not your life.
No, but again, he can still... The thing is, because even... I'm still yet to see this documentary. I don't know, like, the Val documentary on Prime, innit? But, like, his son narrated most of it, innit?
Okay.
Obviously, he couldn't talk. So, even if you do that, because I'm wondering physically, can he still act anyway? Do you know what I mean? Like, and why not? Why not bring it back and just do a collaboration with his son in it, get the voiceover? Like, it could work. It might be a bit weird, but it could work. Never know.
All right.
But the fact that they say that he's not dead gives me hope that they will come back.
Well, we've got another 6 episodes. I think there's 8 episodes altogether. It ends on January the 11th.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it, man.
All right. Did you man watch Troll on Netflix?
I forgot about that.
No, I didn't.
Did you know?
Yeah.
Wait, the question is, did you watch it in a Norwegian audio or
No.
British? Oh.
Clearly not. And then it wasn't until like I think when they were talking to the Prime Minister.
Yeah.
And I was sitting again, bro, what the fuck is wrong with this dubbing, bro? Why does it look like this? That's all I kept on saying. Because it looks like she's speaking English, but the voice and I was thinking, this doesn't.
Oh, did you not know it was supposed to be in original?
No, because he just came up as English in mine, didn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, same here. Yeah, same
all of them. You see, like every program always comes up in English.
Yeah.
Like, and then I have to realize. And I pressed pause. It said, "Oh, you could watch it in Norwegian."
Yeah.
With subtitles. I said, although I've got it in English with subtitles, I'll just stick with that.
Yeah. No, I had to turn it to Norwegian. I couldn't take it anymore.
Yeah, I didn't think I'd enjoy it. I don't know what the melodies of the Norwegian accent is, so that's why.
And not only that, because it was only like an hour and 30 minutes or 40 minutes, but I can sustain my attention to this.
So it's similar to, I don't know, any kind of story, Godzilla.
Yeah.
It's like that kind of story, but it's based in.
Yeah, this was such an easy watch. It was a fun watch, and it was nice to see something of a foreign cinema.
Yeah.
Opposed to like getting like westernized and stuff as well. And the effects were really good as well, man.
Yeah.
Like they were fantastic actually.
And there's talk about it potentially being a Trolls 2 or Troll.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. After the end of it. I think
you know they'll just basically call it Trolls, innit? That would be clever. Probably put the S as a 2. You know what I mean? Like Trolls.
Yeah. Not a Z, because that means it's the one with the funny.
Yeah, then again, it will just be Troll 2, really. Anyway.
Otherwise, the TV show with the funny hair and they sing a lot. But no, it was all right. I enjoyed it.
Yeah. It's good, man. Because it just kept coming up too much. I thought, you know what? I need to watch this show.
Yeah. No, so that's Troll 2. It's on Troll 1 on Netflix.
Yeah.
It's a Norwegian film, and it's literally just about this ginormous.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised Rich didn't put that in a group, saying everyone to watch it. You know that's his bag. Man.
Yeah. That's foreign cinema as well, bro.
Yeah.
No, I haven't scrolled. You know what? To be fair, it hasn't even come up on my Netflix.
That's weird.
It came on my Netflix, but I think I was going to watch it prior to Merv saying it. But I thought now Merv has given it the okay and the cosign. Means I can go watch it. All right. Is there anything else that anyone's been watching that anyone should be like? We should be saying people should be watching at the time.
No, I haven't really watched anything. Yeah. I've just been catching up on old films, like just random old films. Trying to get back to my weekend film viewing. But,
okay. Yeah. I want to go watch Matilda the musical in the cinema.
I've always seen that.
I want to watch that. Yeah.
I love Matilda the musical. I love Matilda. I love Matilda the musical. I went to theatre to watch it multiple times. I was looking forward to watching cinema. I was gonna go watch
Violent Night.
Yes.
I want to watch that, and I heard it's really good.
I was gonna watch it on Monday, and I was like, should I watch it? And I was like, all right, cool. I don't think I was gonna watch it. I'll save it. So I will try and watch that.
Oh yeah, I want to try.
Yeah, it looks quite funny.
Mm.
All right, cool. Well, Kel, if you've made it this far, make sure you press the bell, like, comment, subscribe. If your name's not Kel, you can also do the same thing. Make sure you press the notification bell, let you know when our next episode is. And I think we've got a couple more episodes if we take a little quick break over the Christmas. But until such time, that's episode 170. People.
Yeah.
Peace.
Peace, one love.